Hello guys, today I'm going to teach you how to draw digitally. First you need to start by picking out a reference photo. It can be literally any reference photo you want. It doesn't have to be relatively, and you can draw over it like a template if you like. I'm going to show you how to do it from the perspective of a beginner and from the perspective of a professional, since I know how to do both. First, you can start by grabbing a reference photo. I'm going to choose social media logos because they're easy to draw, I guess. And if you know me, I'm a YouTuber. My YouTube channel is To The Paw Patrol Pup. If you're willing, go check that out. So yeah, I'm gonna do the YouTube logo because of that. So we're gonna grab this, save it to your photos, and open Adobe Fresco again. It's the one with the little FR icon. Open that. Grab your stylus and start drawing. We're gonna open Adobe Fresco up right now. And we're going to go start a new document for Adobe Fresco. There we go, we're starting a new one. So this is from a beginner's perspective, so we're going to trace over it like a template. So first you need to use the color grabber to steal the color. We're going to kind of trace right over that play button in the middle with the white. And then we're going to use the red background. I'm going to use stylus to go around the edges. Remember this, don't ever go on the outside of the lines. Do you understand me? It's not a very good thing to go out on the outside of the lines when you draw digitally. It's important to know that. I know there may not be visible lines, but you do notice the transparent background is literally just a bunch of squares, right? Stay inside of those squares. Do not go outside of them. Stay inside. Stay inside of the original picture, otherwise you're not going to get it quite right. Erase any extra lines that you don't need. We're going to add a little bit more red there. There we go, that play button looks solid. It's looking like an actual YouTube logo. And then we got the play button, the white one. The white play button in the middle. I think it would be cool if YouTube started making their creator awards look like this. At least for people who reach, at least can't they give it a red and white play button to those who pass 100 subscribers? Because I haven't gotten one yet, and I'm still past 100 subscribers. Anyways, back into talking about it. Without further ado, let's get back into the video. And then you're going to want to zoom in more to the logo. Add some more white to it. And then there you go. Compare that to the reference photo. They literally look the exact same, don't they? Once you compare it to the reference photo, just undo that. And we're going to start a new document. You can rename it if you want to, but I'm going to name mine YouTube because it's literally the YouTube play button logo. Of course, as I mentioned earlier, Adobe Fresco is not free. Well, I didn't really mention it earlier, but still, Adobe Fresco is not free. It's $49.99, so in Canada, and I don't really know what it is in the US. But the price is probably the same in the United States as it is in Canada. Just USD instead of CAD. Alright, we're going to get a new social media logo. And we're going to do the Facebook app. And this is from the perspective of a professional. So it's going to be different. We're going to grab the Facebook app logo. And we're going to upload it. And instead of tracing it over like a template this time, we are going to use it open Adobe Fresco again, upload it. We are going to use it as a reference photo and draw a similar inspired by the Facebook logo. But you can choose any image you want. It doesn't have to be social media. I'm not addicted or anything like that. I just think it's easy to draw social media logos. Like, that's what I drew when I first started. For the first time. So that was just a notification sound. Now we are going to, you're going to want to put the circle there because the circle is a pretty good reference photo. I know I said not earlier not to go against the lines. You can go outside the lines if you want. If it's your first time doing this. However, for me, it's not my first time doing this, so I attempt to erase anything that goes outside the lines with the eraser tool. We're going to fill this in with the older Facebook app blue because I like the old Facebook app design better than the new one. Because, you know, classic can be good, right? It doesn't always have to be bad. Like, when I started using Facebook, the Facebook logo still looked the exact same as today, but it's not like I haven't seen the classic Facebook logo. It kind of reminds me of the Family Channel logo, like the Facebook app and the Family Channel app. Yeah, they're like family. Like, they literally look the same. They're like both the same thing. What I mean by, like, they're like family is, like, they're basically the same logo. Anyways, you can now save this if you want to. Once you have your Facebook app done or whatever you're drawing, draw over the reference photo if you can't delete it because it's automatically grouped. Just draw over it and you won't see it anymore. And then you're going to go to copy image. Some people might want to print their image, but I don't do that because I'm not allowed to use the school printers without permission from teachers. We'll save this as Facebook. Okay, so that's how you draw digitally. Hope you enjoyed.